The arts can change the world. Travel with me, artist John Dyer. Be inspired. Learn about plants, animals and people. Connect to tribal culture. Create, paint, exhibit, connect. Welcome to Last Chance to Paint with me, artist John Dyer.
And me, musician Martha Lily Dyer.
Hi, so this morning for breakfast we're eating cassava, which is completely new to me. It's some sort of root vegetable. It kind of tastes like a potato, but like a really dry potato. So last night it was really dark and I turned around with my torch, and in my torchlight I saw a crab.
Oh my goodness, it's a crab.
And later on we found out that the crab is not one that they eat, not one from the river, but from the forest, and whoever sees it, it brings good luck and lots of blessings too. So hopefully I'll be really lucky from now on.
Exciting morning this morning. We've got all our stuff ready. We're just about to set off to the first location to do our first painting. So we got up at 6 o'clock this morning with all the cockerels, and it's 10 o'clock now. Pretty much we've been waiting most of the morning to find out what we're doing. So we're waiting for Nishiwaka, who's now got to talk to his aunt, and we've got to find 5 other artists to work with us, then decide the location, and then see if the shaman is happy for us to go, and then have our faces painted, and then go into the rainforest, and then potentially take 20 children with us. We're confused, but it'll all work out.
Fingers crossed.
With our solar panel so that we can charge up a battery for our satellite. It's the only way that we will be able to get this video to you.
So in the background you can hear the noise of the generator, and they use diesel to power the generator, and they use it to get water from the well, and they power their boats. And really living here is a bit of a contradiction between tribal life and like our life that we live at home.
The Yawanawá people, like many contacted tribes around the world, have very similar problems to ourselves, but on a smaller scale. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock now. We were up at 6 organising. We still haven't started painting. We're still waiting for members of the painting crew to join us. So it's a bit frustrating, but hopefully we'll be getting going soon. We've arrived in a very sacred part of the Yawanawá tribe's territory. We had to have permission to come here, which is why it's taken so many hours. And I don't think we're painting just here, but not far from here. It's a really ancient forest, yeah?
Sounds like it. We're not really sure, again, what's going on, but
Quite
I'm sure
confused.
we'll find out really soon, and hopefully we'll start being able to paint, and I'll do some photography, and that's going to be good.
Nishiwaka's aunt is the shaman of the tribe, and she is also an artist and prepared her canvas in this way.
She had the idea to use the anatol seed to put like she's doing now. And to make the sacred paintings, we say sacred paintings, the spiritual paintings, to be more natural. Sometimes you get these different visions from ayahuasca.
Very, very beautiful. Once we found our location in the forest, Nishiwaka and myself looked through his designs to decide what we were going to paint.
And this is another drawing based on Uli, ayahuasca drink, the spirit, the headdress, the snake coming, the shumu pot, and another one here, the anaconda here, the snake come into the...
This is a very powerful composition.
Which is this?
Okay.
Ayahuasca, and the sacred animal for us, known as anaconda, runua, jiboia.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen an anaconda before.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing I'm making is the shumu pot.
Ah, which is this purple design.
Ew.
So someone who's poorly.
Yeah. So his face, headdress.
Yes, I see this.
Shumu pot.
And
we use to pray.
I see.
In it.
I see. You put your prayers in the pot.
In the pot with cassava juice.
Yes.
And when the prayer is done, we give this pot to the person ill to drink.
I see.
Yeah.
So we've arrived at our location, and they've now set up ready to paint.
So these are sort of quite spiritual colours.
So that noise that you can hear is the noise of a toucan, which is really exciting. And although we can't see it because it's so high in the canopy, it's a really special moment to be able to hear it in the trees.
When you're working outside, especially in the rainforest, you need to consider lots of things. And one of them that I didn't consider was where I set up my easel. So while I was painting on this particular day, I found I was in the middle of rather a large ant's nest. As well as using traditional art materials, I also took my iPad mini and the amazing art app Procreate, who've kindly sponsored the Spirit of the Rainforest project. And I had great fun using it. It's so portable, it's so light, it's so instant. And it really was a wonderful experience being surrounded by the rainforest and all the plants and animals, and being able to make all of those marks and gestures directly into the iPad and recording it all. And it's such fun that it animates it all back so you can see my working process. I'm painting a white-throated toucan, and the paint stays really wet. So this has been about an hour ago I did its body, and I'm just coming on to do the bill. So here we are painting in a very sacred part of the rainforest, and I hope you're all following along at home. Now we've got a couple of shout-outs for 2 schools that asked us specifically to mention them on our videos. So who are they, Martha Lily?
We'd like to thank Monacan School in Cornwall and Wells Cathedral Junior School in Somerset, and we know that they're fully involved with the project, which is really exciting.
So thank you guys, and if your school isn't involved yet, get involved. This is really important. Make a connection to the natural world. Just completed my first painting in the rainforest, and this is a very spiritual painting showing how a shaman is healing another member of the tribe who's poorly, and this negative space here indicates a very special vase that the shaman prays into and sends all their good wishes into, which then they drink from to heal. So I'm using that story in my painting.